Introducing, man. Close. All right. In business. All right. We are in business.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Right. You are tuned in to Power of an Hour.
Only take one.
Marcane Allen and my brother Gerald West Jr.
GWJR. My loved ones might call me Cuzzo. Shout out to you. And congratulations. Congratulations, we going live.
Yeah. It's the first YouTube live, man. I figured it's a perfect time, man. Perfect opportunity to see if it worked. They kept giving me these reasons why it wouldn't and everything. So I guess I've excelled and grown in the YouTube world. So I'm grateful for that.
You've done that period though, bro.
Man,
like real.
I'm grateful, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm grateful.
It
I thank
stop.
everybody. Really though, everybody. I just before we get started, I sat down with a goal because I can honestly say social media was kind of a, I don't want to say frightening thing, but just that unknown terrain, kind of like in the wintertime when you're walking on ice and I can slip, it can crack either way. Yeah. So I said, I always build everything off consistency and execution and discipline. So I was like, let me get a little discipline, let me get a little consistency, let me, execute this thing and see what happens, see what happens and see what happens. That's all that I did, and like I said, I don't have as many followers or anything as, many people, but hey, one person listening and one person support, 10 people support, hey, that's all that matters, man.
Come on.
I do it for the people's and the message.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'll just build with you and get into saying.
Congratulations on your anniversary, bro.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, it was excellent, Yeah, man. I love the unseen life. I love the things that we don't see. I love those spirits that are unseen by the flesh or the naked eye, And man, FFYL on that all day because we fought to get that.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I know.
Like we fought to get that in there. It was even, and we'll get into it. It was even the turbulent AM.
Wow.
Shout out to Wifey. I know you'll be watching later. It was even the turbulent AM today.
Wow.
However, when I get to understand, I get to change. I get to change. And it's an opportunity. Those things that people call fights, bro. Those things that people call fight, bro. Those things that people call fight, bro. That's for your life, bro. And that's what it is. When your life's on the line, you fight. When your relationship's on the line, you fight. When your growth's on the line, you fight. When anything is on the line, it's time to get it in,
Right.
and it's not time to shrink away from it. It's not time to avoid it. Blame a claim lifestyle. Blame a claim. You choose. But I promise you, if you choose claim,
nothing like that awareness, man.
Bro,
nothing like that awareness.
Bro,
when that awareness of like self come in.
Yeah.
And I don't know about a lot of men, but I know like when you learn something about yourself, or even when you learn from a mistake.
Yes.
Or if you put that ego aside.
Yeah.
And realize that somebody's showing you something out of care and concern.
Yeah.
You be like, wow.
Yes.
It's almost like, whoa.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
I appreciate you, which makes me want to fight and care for you even more.
Yes.
So it's like,
yes.
Yeah, but we got to push that ego aside, fellas.
Yes.
Because I tell you one thing, as men, we carry things a lot from our daily movements and everything like that. We carry stress, we carry worry. No matter how spiritual we are, we tend to take on things and cares of the world and people that we love.
Yeah.
But if you're with someone and they say, "How you doing?" Or they say, "Yeah, how you?" Even if they don't know how to say it, in a clarifying way, or if they just say, "How your brain today?" or "How your mind today?" or "How you feel inside?" How is all of this feeling? If that person even has an inkling to ask that, they care. They care. you know, and even if it's a loose "how you doing," and they really waiting to find out how you doing.
Come on. They out there.
Yeah.
Cause I say that, and
Yeah.
I'm out there. I'm the
Yeah.
type that just
Yeah.
I look at you blankly and wait.
Yeah, I
like,
say, how you doing, bro? I really want to know how you doing, bro. Like, what's going on? You good? You know, your family good? Your
Come
kids
on,
good? You know,
come on.
you eating? You okay?
Yes,
You know what
sir.
you need? You know.
Yes, sir.
But it's a blessing
Yeah.
to have that around in any shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're married to it or about to marry it,
Mhm.
or boyfriend and girlfriend with it,
Mhm.
then you know that's something you should be grateful for.
Yes.
And as much as stuff goes on in our lives,
Yeah.
fellas try to, you know, take a moment and a breath and tell them how you doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And, you know, be okay with it.
Yes.
Be okay with it.
Yes.
Now, of course, just like, you know, on the other side, females may hold things that they want to work on themselves, just like men. You know, certainly you may tell a person how you doing, but you may not go in depth on what you're about to do to fix it. And that's up to you. You know, them your tools. That's your brain, that's your mind, that's your heart, that's your spirit to say, hey, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But you don't have to reveal how you're going to fix it. You can just fix it. Because the proof is in the action. Proof is in the action.
Well, I just hit your sister with proof is in the pudding today on the way here. I was just saying, I like, you know, we say I love you a lot. I love you, I love you, I love you. I say it to my wife all the time. I'm saying, look, you don't really show that. You don't really prove that until the fire comes. Like, what the hell I love you mean on Valentine's Day? To me, nothing. I'm gonna be edited. I'm gonna be the editor because I want to say However, you know, it don't mean much. It don't mean much. However, how does you said the word concern, right? You said the word concern. I was battling the alternative to that called micromanagement today. That was heavy for me.
Okay.
When wifey hit me with that word today, I said, "Good God Almighty." However, claim of blame. Claim of blame. I claimed my side.
Right.
I was like, you know what? You right. You want to know why? Because I want to live a good 120 years with you. A good 120 years with you. It's on Facebook Live. It's on YouTube. 120 years with you.
Right.
Yeah, we just passed the 40 threshold. Yeah, I'm saying, come on.
At least.
And not in no decrepit way. Like, it's on the table right now to prosper right now.
Yeah.
I want to get that.
Yeah.
I want to get that. Okay, financial, cool. All right, I got that. However, when it comes to the physical thing, when it comes to the health, what is my wealth without my health? What is it? It's nothing.
Wealth of a relationship.
Yeah, so it became like I was sharing with her. I had that opportunity to be used by the Most High and say, hey, this is actually concern. It's not me micromanaging. It's making sure these good things get in you to take the bad things out of you. So then, therefore, will flow even more.
Right.
See, because it's just like whatever relationship anybody build. I'm not pigeonholing like all the modalities of Muslim and Christianity and Buddhism and Hoodism and what the hell ever. It's all just saying peace, understanding. I don't care what you bring to my table. The message is going to be, do you understand and are you peaceful? And that's what it's going to be. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to get into none of the However, when it gets into it, it's saying, look, I want to, and the key today is relationship management. Relationship management.
Wealth of relationships.
The wealth of relationships. And let me write that down too, that part. And when it comes to it, that safe space, that safe space is major. Like one says I love you. Does this mean I can tell you anything and everything? No. Because I know I love myself.
Right.
I tell myself everything.
Yeah, right. I talk to myself all the time.
I'll tell myself, hey baby, she online. She gave me the side eye. She gave the side eye.
What up, sis?
Hey, you know, but this is what it is. You know, we get to create that safe space. You know, like when I used to go back and forth with her, like 2022, it was heavy. My heart would you know, she growl and then the lion be like, I'm gonna show you what a growl is. And then she growl and be like, lion be like, no, that's not a growl. You ain't got it yet. But that's not what we supposed to do with them.
Right.
That's not what we're supposed to do.
Right.
We not no. That's something that they get to do because they barely got expressions to where we around all these weights and stuff like that. Shout out to my ladies who do get it in, but they ain't got a whole bunch of that.
Right.
You know, they have aggression in them, but they don't necessarily know how to leverage it out of them, so it can be explosive when the time becomes a time.
Yeah.
However, that's for our time to say, look, ease. Like don't do the key words like I forget the key words like calm down. Yeah, don't do those.
Don't do the Dr. Phils and all
Don't
that.
do those.
Yeah.
Don't do those. Show it.
Yeah.
Show it. If someone screams, you whisper. Try it out.
Yeah.
It
The
works.
dumbest saying I heard.
Come on.
And it can relate when it come to combat.
Come on.
But in a relationship, you know, fighting fire with fire is the dumbest thing.
That's the dumbest
The
thing. It's gonna
dumbest
burn
thing.
everything.
Yeah, it's gonna burn y'all up,
Burn
house up,
everything.
everything. You know, it's like, no, let's water this thing.
Yes.
Let's water this thing.
Yes,
you
sir.
know? And,
Yes, sir.
It's one thing I was telling my oldest child, my oldest son this weekend, and we were talking about his relationship, my relationship, and things relationship, and I was explaining to him, when you grow like in a relationship, I said love and like are loose words, as you said. They're powerful, don't get me wrong. They're both very powerful, but they become loose with age, meaning that it's a beautiful painting. You know, how it came to be was beautiful. Love is the beautiful finished work. Like is the effort it took to get it to that beautiful finished work. But care. And I asked my son, I said, you know, when you guys argue or if you get upset with each other, do you still care about her? You know, it's like, and he said, yeah. And I said, well, there you go. That's what keeps a relationship going because I still want you to be well.
Yes.
I still want you to be healthy.
Yes.
I may not like what you said to me. I may not love that you think that way about this situation. But at the end of the day, I want you to eat. I want you to have a roof. I want you to be safe. Because see, the thing is, this is when the little boys come in and men.
Okay.
When little boys are upset, they don't care about nothing. And they throw tantrums. So that means we leave the door wide open, meaning we not protecting, meaning we don't care, meaning we not handling what we need to handle as men. And man, ladies, if I can explain anything else, just because someone physically ages doesn't mean maturity.
There it is. There it is.
There were a lot of 60-year-old little boys running around.
And there's a lot of
50-year-old, 40-year-old.
Yeah.
There's little boys running around.
And there's also a lot of slim waist and big booties and big chested little girls out here.
Yeah.
Little girls.
Yeah.
Little babies.
Because once you mature, you tend to know the things that matter. You don't tend to acquire the things that you think matter. You know what matters. And there comes that peace and understanding.
Come on.
It's like, I already know that, you know.
Come on.
Man,
Come on.
if it rains after I just washed my car, that it's not gonna rain every day. It may rain for a few days, but I already know that, like, I can wash my car again at the end of the weekend, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna throw a tantrum. You know, I'm gonna have a fit. That's not gonna be the talk of the whole day. I washed my car this morning, and it's right.
And
You
it's
know,
heavy nowadays.
I know that if I tear a shoelace, I can go buy another shoelace.
Ooh-wee.
And I know that it really is not that important on the grand scheme of life when there's people walking around with no shoes. Because I'm a man and I know that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I know that if I go to get something to eat at the store and they out of it, whether I feel like or not driving to another store, I know that they probably gonna replenish it unless they just discontinued something. So it's no need to get upset and worked up. And so as you age, a man knows how to bring calm to most situations, even the most hostile situations. You know, moving throughout the streets, you know, things can be hostile, and a man knows how to calm those things down. That's why it kind of breaks my heart when I see situations where women get attacked or brutalized in front of men, because I feel like as a man, you should know how to diffuse that situation. And if it has to get physical, then it gets physical. You know, and of course you think about your safety and everyone's safety around, but at the end of the day, it's like a man kind of knows how to hey,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
And when you see situations where women or children are getting attacked and there's men recording it or standing around, it's almost like
yeah.
you're a little boy.
Yeah.
You're on a recess yard.
Yeah.
And you're watching it, fight.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey,
Yeah.
cool out.
Diffuse.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just make the call, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know it like that, you know, because if you don't know it like that, I strongly don't suggest that you move about the cabin as if it's yours.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
be wise with that movement, and you know, call the ones who get paid to diffuse. If you're not gonna diffuse,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You just, I love the loose words. That was
Yeah.
hot. Loose words. I tell you, they take me back to one of them. I think it was was it Uptown? Was it Uptown Saturday Night? It was the one with Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier, the one when they was at the church with.
I think that is Uptown Saturday.
Is that Uptown?
DC? No, it ain't DC. Yeah.
Well, he was that was the one with what's his name? They had the Geraldine character back in the day. What was that Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson, yeah.
He say, loose lips sink ships. A bubble, a bubble, a bubble. So loose words can too. You know, loose words can definitely sink them things too. You know, we do get to understand what the love is. You know, because there is a lot of space for interpretation in those words. You know, that's why I believe the majority and the masses use in love when they're provoking that.
Yeah,
okay,
they want to let
like,
you know
we're
it's
there,
bigger.
right?
Yeah, it's bigger.
So wifey and I was just watching the show on Hulu last night. The one with this a lady who is a lawyer. It's like second season or whatever. Pretty good show. And one of the guys, you know, he told one of the girls, he was like, "Nah, I'm in love with you." And you know, she jumped. It could have been an out of character moment that they kept, but if somebody wrote that in the script, it was real cute because she was like, okay, because she was saying, "I see you." Like that's proper. That's proper right there. What he just did, because he took her love. I love you, and he transformed it into I'm in love with you. So I love that word. He said he elevated. Hey, Paula G in the house. Hey, Elaine. Desi, Elaine said, hey. Desi said, hey, Paula G. Love y'all.
So with the concept that I mentioned of the painting, the love is for the complete finished project, but the like is to paint it, right? But the care is for the person who 50 years later still will kill somebody over that Monet, kill somebody over that Picasso.
Come on.
Traveling, you know, watching it, protecting it.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
so it's like,
Yes.
you know, what I'm saying here, I'm bringing this back home.
Come on.
As a person in a relationship, you're an artist.
Yes, I
We
love
both
it.
are artists.
I love it.
What you create is what you love eventually. What you love is what you care about. And eventually, hopefully, you'll have years of protecting it and caring for it.
Yes. So care is an action word.
Action, yeah.
That's the action word.
Yeah.
There we go. We proven in the pudding, and it's also the management.
Yeah.
It's also the management, which year by year, day by day, second by second, gets to evolve. You know, it gets to grow these moments that come up, and you just asked about how, you know, the anniversary went. Bro, it was stupendous. It was stupendous. You know what I'm saying? So we went to go see Eddie Griffin, and you know he a dang on nut, right?
Yeah.
And he represented. However, it was a good long line, and wifey being wifey, you know, she was like, bro, we need to be thirsting and you know, me being me, I'm like, yep, we do.
Yeah.
You know, however, we were second in line. It was one couple ahead of us, but it was all predestined. It was a couple who was celebrating 20 years, and they was married on August 21st.
Wow.
And we was on 24th.
Okay,
4th,
yeah.
Right. So they was right there with us, and we, you know what I mean? No accidents. Like major purpose, you know. And they were speaking into all the years that, you know, they've been together. They were speaking into the mysterious way they linked. Desi and I are mysterious way as well. You know, she went to the same high school that I went to.
Morgan Park.
Yeah, bro.
Morgan Park.
Yeah. Now the key thing is I ain't go. Because I would have met, because my cousin ended up being in the class with her. Used to cheat off her homework assignments.
Wow.
Real talk. So, so they were going into their years where, you know, they were coming from a smaller community, smaller suburban community north of Chicago,
Okay.
and her father was a big history buff, and her husband family is a very popular family in that area.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay.
and so he did some history on them before she even met him. She did history. Her father did history on his family.
Wow.
You know, so they went back, and that was before they even knew each other. And then they didn't meet because of that. They met because a guy who she knew him and introduced them.
Wow.
Yeah. But this was after the father had already did.
Yeah, wow.
You know, which was unbeknownst to her because she didn't find out till after he pulled up and Papa was like, "Man, I did all this history on his family."
Right, wow.
Real, you know. So when we present like these times matter, like when we present like the present is a present, regardless of what it looked like, well, we take that opportunity to say, man, this is for me. Nah, I don't want to go through this. Nah, this for me.
Right.
And then for me to increase.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the word micromanaging. And it parallels the word concern. I was sharing with my wife today, I say, micromanaging from everybody should not be accepted.
Yeah.
Because they didn't qualify.
Right.
If you don't qualify to micromanage me, shut up.
Right.
However, if you qualify, that means that I have data that your micromanaging has upped, or you like to say the word, or just said the word, elevated me. You took me to the next level, to the next dimension. Now, there's always going to be something that will say, new level, new devil.
Yeah.
We get that.
Yeah.
However, just being there is a thrill, an opportunity, which this whole existence is.
Yeah.
The life part.
Yeah.
The life part.
Yeah.
You know, some of it's real, some of it's not, you know, whatever. However, it's an opportunity to listen, learn, grow, elevate. I always tell my wife when she directs me, I say, okay, watch my smoke. And she know when the brother say, watch my smoke. It's over. I'm on the job. I'm finna do it. And I'm also a butthole about it because I'm saying, so when I hit you with my list, I want to see some expediting things. I want to see you move fast. I mean, like, forget the argument. I want to take it from an argument to an understanding. Let that be the guiding force of saying, what am I not hearing? These flesh ears ain't enough. I need her guidance in that moment to understand what her vocabulary is. Because everybody's vocabulary isn't the same.
Right,
That's the trick to this
right.
whole English language anyway.
Right.
Like the synonym part and all that sort of stuff, we gotta watch out for these tricks. You know, because just because I believe in a word doesn't mean that that's the energy in that word.
Yeah.
Like people say queen all the time. I keep telling folk all the time, like, look up the definition of QUEAN. Hit that little microphone button for the person to say the word, and you hear them say queen. They don't say queen, queen. They say queen. But it means that there's gonna be some things that come with that, you know. And so when I listen for her understanding for her vocabulary, like today, the word micromanaging was a bad thing for her because she went straight to. I told my boss I don't like his micromanagement, and I let her know. I say, I'm not your boss. Your boss don't qualify to micromanage you. Right. Low key, I mean, they do say they pay you to do it, right? Yeah. They pay you to get a job done, so low key they think they can. No, you pay me to manage me, not micromanage me.
Right.
You know. Now, when I get in a relationship with my one and only, it's like micromanaging always comes to massive elevation. So I need that. I crave that. You know, and it's just huge because that has to do with the word care. And also has to do with the word careful.
Do the knowledge of this. And these definitions are definitions that, you know, it's like, you know, let's go to Merriam-Webster, and, you know, it's like, but definitions can change. Just as, you know, so micromanage is as simple as before you feed her, you wash off the fruit, right?
Bro, literally today.
Right?
Literally.
Okay. Before you feed her, you chop it up, right?
Literally today. Yeah.
If it's something that needs to be warm, you heating it up, right?
Heat it up.
That's managing.
There it is.
Those are small, those are minute things
Yes.
that some people may not do. They
Yes.
may just chop it.
Come on.
And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, they spray stuff on that. We
Come
gotta
on.
watch that.
Come on.
You know,
Come on.
It's like, hey, you giving this to me whole? You know, you gotta take the skin off of this and chop it up, man. I can't. You know, it's like so. I've learned time is more about showing new definitions to help each other grow. It's very important. It's just like you ain't got to give me the exact number, but the tickets to Eddie Griffin were they under $200 or over $200?
It was on it right there.
Under 200 or at 200?
Yeah, it's right there. Yep.
Man, the wisdom you got though from the couple is priceless.
Yes.
You got $1 million wisdom.
Yes.
$1 million wisdom.
Yes.
That you would have to seek out somewhere. You have to put a post out there. I want to talk to a couple that's been married on this day, this month, at this time, or have known each other with a unique history.
Yeah.
It'd take you a month just to go through the emails like, nah,
don't qualify.
Yeah, that sound right, but nah. Well, they are August, but nah. So it's like, that's the wealth.
Yeah.
That's the wealth of a relationship.
Yeah, man.
You got sustainability for under $200.
For sure. I love that.
In turn, y'all got nurtured.
Yes.
Your garden got nurtured.
Yeah.
So it's like now that 120 years is definitely in sight.
Yeah, that was very affirming. That was very like, man, and then the anniversary was days before ours sort of thing. Then it happened to be 3 days, and I just love that number.
3, yes, sir.
So
for the record, this is one of my groomsmen.
Indeed.
Next year, yeah. I'm
Indeed, you'll see
married
it.
next year,
You will see it.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be something like a viral experience.
me and my lady had an awesome weekend, and man, I love her. She got me to my Cubs game. I went to a Cubs game. I love this woman and her cousin. Shout out to Marquis. It's like, man,
what up?
Yeah, it's at a Cubs game. But despite all that,
It don't matter. It's in the city.
Yeah,
It's for the city.
Yeah, Chi-Town all day. But despite all that, that elevation you get from support. The elevation you get from those disagreements.
Yes. Yes.
It's how we figure it out.
Yes.
And it's like, me, when it comes to like higher understanding, I look at things from the inside out. So I always take things way up with my hawk spirit, and then I come way low underneath the understanding.
Yeah.
So if I took a puzzle, 100-piece puzzle, and I put it on the table, you know how many disagreements you and Desi gonna have quietly? Quietly.
Oh. You mean like when you say quiet, you mean like unspoken?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she gonna try to put a piece there. You gonna be like, no, that ain't it. And some people will verbalize like, baby, no, that ain't it. So some people just gonna, you gonna put a piece, you gonna see it ain't gonna fit. She gonna find one, and be like, maybe that's a piece. But you'll be surprised. These are little projects that I've done with people, and it's like you'd be surprised how much y'all cover each other's ass without even knowing.
This is a fact.
Without even knowing.
This is a fact.
And while you turning over here trying to find a piece to go there, she already putting one there. She turning over here to get one to try, and then she trying to find somewhere else. And then you see that don't work for her, and then you gonna try to cover her.
Yes.
And then before you know it, y'all got a whole puzzle done.
Yes. Built
It's
off.
still micromanaging.
Yes, indeed.
Unspoken.
Unspoken.
Because she's concerned that my hubby couldn't find that. Maybe I could find it. And you're concerned like, oh, baby, let me.
Yeah.
Definition change.
Yes, indeed.
Definition change.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I like that. You said time equals new definitions. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, if time equals new definition, what would disagreements equate to necessarily?
Lessons.
I love it.
Lessons.
I love it. You hit me with an L word. You put an L word in my, so I got learning and leaning into.
Yeah. Lessons. Because when you are young, disagreements become either hostile verbal battles or physical battles.
Come on.
But when you're older, we got to come to a resolution with our disagreement.
And this doesn't have anything to do with chronological age. There's some spiritual age that you're talking about.
Okay. Eternal age. Inside out always.
Okay.
Inside out always.
The eternal part.
Yeah. Inside out always. And you got to come to a resolution because you can't just leave things undone. And sometimes the physical undone is the resolution complete. So it can be we both agree to agree where we stand, but we still got an understanding.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been resolved. You know, I don't like apples. You like oranges. But you know, when you make that certain apple dish, I want to taste it. And, you know, when you squeeze those oranges and put lemon in the juice, I want to try it, but I don't like it. You know, that don't mean that I don't want you to have it.
Right. I love that.
You know, so we got a disagreement on our taste buds, but mine is mine, yours is yours, but it's still a resolution.
And I like to build with you and say, always know the why too. Why don't you like it? Like ask that question, why? Don't ask it, screaming, you know, evil energy sort of way, you know, do the soft way, you know, that turns wrath away, you know, do calm and cool, you know, this is, you know, do it that loving way. You said don't leave things undone. I love that because I have wrote the word savage. My wife introduced me to that word. You know, she introduced me to that word. You know, I know I might have savage sometimes, and then it hit me, and I was like, damn, that's a good word for that action.
Yeah.
You know, and but like you say, a couple of minutes ago, you said it leaves the door open to not being protected, not being careful and cared for. You know, and it does. Yeah, it does. You were saying it towards the youth. Remember, you was talking about the youth and how you know that they're doing it for the first time, so it's going to come off like that, right? Yeah. You know, in the physical, in the flesh form. You know, and it's going to push away things that should be coming towards us. We're going to become unattractive to the higher spirit. You know, we're going to repulse it as opposed to bring things in. Right. You know, that I'm dealing with submission. I'm dealing with submission. You know, we're around a lot of weights. You know, when we're bench pressing, we submit first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you submit second because you push it. You got to get it off the rack. You get it off the rack. Help, if you don't have help, thank you. See, and that's why I mess with the pros. You see? Hey, Rip on here. What up, Rip? What up, Rip? My brother. Hey, Mo Miller on here. What up, Mo?
We live tomorrow.
Yeah,
me and Rip. Fight for your life show. Tune in for the Fight for Your Life show.
We on State Street?
Yeah, we on State.
State Street. Gonna get heated. But yeah, submission is a huge, powerful tool, and it's so crazy as I look at some of the things that we, as a culture, as a community, as a whole nation, right? Look at me like, oh man, that ain't the way. That be the way.
That's the way.
That be the way.
That's the way.
You know, everybody going, that ain't the way. Like if it's a few going, that typically be the way. You know, and being able to submit, like understanding now to and like I say, my thing is registered to my heart and listening to my heart. I do mean my physical heart. You know, dot. However, it let me know it's like you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Not the workout heart. That's you doing good. Yeah. I'm talking about that fight heart. Yeah. That fight heart, like you're doing too much. And it's like, calm down. Why are you thinking like that? The next time, bro, I'm bringing out 2 straws, 2 wire hangers. I'm about to show that. I'm showing everybody the power of your mind. When the way we think is either going to attract things or repulse things. Attract things or repulse things. What we quote unquote believe in, like real talk. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. Like I remember Since Rip on the line, I can tell his story. Rip said, "What up, brother? It's a great topic." I can tell his story. I remember when we did the photo shoot. And you know, Rip do everything. You know, so we like, all right, bro, we're gonna meet at the church. What's it on Michigan?
56 in Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
It's Indiana. Indiana, right. It goes north. All right. So boom. And when I rolled up in there, just like I heard you today, I knew something was going on. You told me a fool. When I got here, you was like, fool there, and they tried to hit me with that whole car. But when I hollered at you, I was like, what's going on, bro? You sound kind of soggy, like you finna go do something. And you was like, nah, I'm good, bro, da. And then when I got here, you know, you told me the ones and twos. So when I pulled up on Rip, it was me and Rip at first. And he was, what up, Cool Joe? And I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? He like, nothing. He did that thing that we talk about, fake niggas, fake people checking on you, you know, at fake time, sort of. And I was like, nah, I ain't the one. I'm like, no.
We really gotta
What's going on, bro? You know, and you know, he was talking about his real estate investments and everything, and I'm like, bro, you got real estate, bro? I'm looking for some real estate, bro. Like, what is we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it takes that carefulness to really like get into these things, that humbleness to really get into some things. Because I could have locked up too. I don't need nothing.
Right.
I don't need nothing from nobody, guys.
Right, let's go take these pictures.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just here to take some pictures and leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Like, Rip, hurry up. I just want to take some pictures, bro. Where Kane at? They late, you know. But everything on time, you know. So it takes that humbleness to go, like, to say everything's on time. You know, I'm not the one. I'm supposed to cast everybody as the bad guy in my life.
Right.
And I'm the good guy. How the dare hell? How does that even work, bro?
Now this is coming back to wealth again. We had generational wealth. People always looking for something they can touch instead of looking inside. Did my grandfather talk with a group of men like this? Maybe not. Did your father sit down and be concerned about his fellow neighbor? Maybe not. Because they fought in a different struggle. Our struggle is different now. Our struggle is mental and spiritual. So we have generational wealth if we able to sit and do this. If you was able to see there's something wrong with your brother when you pulled up, and then he tell you, and then y'all resolve it, that's generational wealth. We broke a chain right there. We broke a chain right there. Because I guarantee you my dad wasn't doing that.
Yeah, fellas was on
He drunk his
fellas was on
joints away.
Fellas was on seize up.
So it's like
it's some out here doing it right now. However, Broski talking about when it was built in, when it was law, like how you know, a lot of ladies lean into what they won't do off of what ladies did do or didn't do, you know, back in their day. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead though, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, and I'm saying this to say that these days, a mass of us men have that generational wealth because we all talking. And not only are we talking, we come into resolutions. We not all fist fighting it out. We not all drinking. And don't get me wrong, my brothers who, you know, choose their vices or whatever, man, y'all can be okay one day. Y'all can get right one day.
That's your process.
That's how you do it.
It ain't a door, I ain't knocking.
Yeah, that may be how you do it, but you can work through that. You can grow from that too. And one day you're gonna walk away from that. You're gonna put that down, and you're gonna have all the power you need that you think that give you inside to say, hey, I'm king now. You know, but I guarantee you, the men of that time didn't do that.
That's a fact.
Because that's why their bodies broke down on the inside.
Come on.
So here we are building from the inside out because we know better.
Yes.
Generational wealth.
Yes.
Wealth of a relationship.
Yeah, bro.
You and Rip got wealth out of a relationship.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. I answered a question that my wife was asking through a brother who needed.
Care and concern.
You know what I'm saying?
Care and concern.
Like, it was just like, I got wifey over here need, broski over here need, I'm in the middle. Sometimes middlemen do work out. I usually be like, kill the middleman. Right. As I just said
that's my motto too, kill the middleman.
As I just said that, I'm gonna say, put the middleman where they need to be for the rest of my existence. You know, put the middleman where they need to be. Because a lot of times that you know, we AKA call that networking. Like, boom, boom, click, what you got. We put it together, we fuse it. You know, I just had the brothers over from Elgin at the dispensary, and oh, bro, it was so beautiful this last Saturday. We kicking it again this Saturday at the dispensary, bro. You know, a lot of my bro, one of them had a tonic, Another one has a full sea moss. One of the tonic had sea moss in it, but like the other one demo was like jelly. It was sea moss.
Okay.
And it was just that collective of fellas doing like you was just saying. What fellas didn't do was just open your heart up.
Yeah.
Open your heart up in a safe space, and let's get things resolved and understood. Let's connect some dots, and let's get some things understood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overstood, understood for all y'all, high-minded folk out there.
Our encouragement event we did.
Indeed.
I mean, man, we sat down and brothers was just talking about how it is being fathers and and working men and business owners and it's like I guarantee you our parents didn't do that because they had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So grateful to those who came before us,
yes,
who made a legacy,
yes,
where we can walk right into this generational
yes,
wealth and look into each other instead
yes,
of just looking at each other.
Yes,
we look
yes,
into each other.
Yes.
It's like granddad did the farming, my daddy did gardening, and now we landscapers.
Come on,
we landscapers.
Come on.
So it's like sometimes, and I say it all the time, we keep looking out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to get it all out.
Yeah.
Starting now.
Yes.
Starting now.
It's the craziest thing, but that's the way.
It's starting now.
I'm telling you.
That game of operation.
Yeah.
Get the pieces in there without touching the side. It's like you got to get it in there without touching the side. Everything is about nourishment.
Yes.
Everybody want a bag. Everybody want to eat. But they don't get it. It's about nourishment, man. Ooh, and
that's a hard word.
Yeah, that wealth.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah, that wealth of a relationship, that sustainability of a relationship is when you can walk into a door and not have to offer anything out your pocket. Well, who you are. Who you are. That's wealth.
That's that real what you bring to the table.
That's wealth. And that ain't your Oprah's wealth where they know they can use her, manipulate. That's like, no, I'm talking about, let's flip it. She can go into a big corporate world, but can she come back to your neighborhood or my neighborhood?
Come on.
Can she walk through that neighborhood with the same respect?
Come on.
She may be able to get through there in daylight, but I guarantee you at night.
At night?
At night, you're going to see them little dark eyes. It's going to look like an African village because we want something later. You ain't nobody.
Cat eyes.
Yeah, you ain't nobody.
Cat eyes.
But can you and I walk through our neighborhood at night?
There it is.
Somebody gonna see, hey, Big G.
What have you done lately?
Yeah, Big G. That's wealth. Respect is wealth.
Yes.
I can go in your neighborhood because they done seen me over there talking, building with you outside. Hey, oh no, he ain't here today, man. And I roll on by. All right, bro. All right.
Yes, sir. I love that you said look inside. I build say look inside for the outside. As in, once again, blame or claim. I can blame enough. It's your fault. This. However, the most effective thing is for me to claim it, because then I got control. Even in the bad times, if I'm sitting up here blaming somebody, I'm giving my control. I'm saying, this my blame, here, this is you. This your fault. What do I have now? Nothing. I need hydration. I need it. You was just talking about nourishment. I'm on my, oh Lord. It's just my second day. It feels like my 322nd day or something of my cleanse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all now hold me accountable now. Next time you see me, some things done changed, right? Next time you see me, some things done changed. But I'm on my second day, so I'm doing the things that are uncomfortable. I'm doing the things that are uncomfortable. I'm ridding myself of things that I don't need inside to get the stuff outside. Because that's the way that these things go. It's never, I look to my wife for my happiness. How dare I? How bloody dare I say I'm looking toward her to make me happy?
Right.
I'm saying this for the fellas. The ladies twist it and do it for yourself. But it's on me.
Yeah.
Even at the time where she present the resistance. That's the real time to do it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're with a real mate, because you already know you're not arguing with them. You're arguing with a spirit, with an entity. Because authentically, the God who made these creations, it only loves. Be like, I love you, bro. Be like, I love you, bro. Be like, I love you, babe. Be like, I love you, babe. Anyway, she hit that higher I love you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's the
good.
real, that's the real hurt. That's the real hurt. You know, anything else,
It's just something.
it's just that thing. And I get to go around that thing, or through that thing, or over that thing, never under that thing, just to make sure that I get that authentic conversation back. But that'll also go me saying, it's on you. Yeah. What did you do that you could do better? Right now, I just told you I'm on my second day. I'm looking at the kitchen going, what can I do better? I haven't even, bro, and you already know my history because you the one, you know, I show folk the pictures and be like, hey, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? So I did it on the 20 level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did it on the 20 level with altering some things, you know, but I was majorly leveraging like protein shakes and stuff like that, things that supplemented meals. But now I'm learning to deep dive in there, get to the root cause in there. You know, what my blood say do I want? You know, like what is my gasoline? Some people gasoline is 87, some 89. Some premium, but you got to know your gas. You need to know that, and then therefore you can look at it, examine it, alter it, and then be new. But you're doing all this on the inside. I'm pushing so much stuff out right now that I don't need in right now. That's helping me alleviate waste right now. Waste is just things that I have around that I don't need. You know, old hurts, old fights. My mama went through this, my grandma went through that, my granddad didn't make it through this, my granddad got rejected for that, and we bear that weight a lot. You know, through literal DNA.
The body keep the score.
Yes,
definitely.
We hold that. My grandmother didn't make it in the art school. Why did I graduate from art school? Why? You know, how did that even happen? I didn't plan that. It's like the homies in the home that we met at the Improv. I didn't plan meeting a senior couple that was married 2 days before, but it happened because she humbled herself. I humbled myself. Time and time again, win. Time and time again, win. Time and time again, win.
And that's still generational wealth.
Yeah. I mean, it's only...
Because they're a generation before you.
There it is.
So it's like, it don't have to come from your mom and dad. You know, it come from inside out. Inside out. Y'all put
rap.
And you know, vulnerability and the things I learned with age is got to be able to deal with two things. Look, word right in front of us. Y'all can see it in the mirror. Loss.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you said my will. I like that word too.
Loss. Okay. Look, they all in a triangle. Loss, life, will.
Ooh.
Will, life, loss.
Ooh.
So it's like you have to be able to deal with loss. Now this is the thing. Definition change. People make loss the worst thing ever because they think of sadness. So they burden loss with defeat.
Come on.
Instead of empowerment.
What's your vocabulary?
He just told you from the inside out. And for the record, I speak of him highly all the time because he is him and my brother Rip who watching, we are brothers who always have our own manual. Meaning, I know what I'm eating, I know what I'm doing, I need to figure out what to change. I need to do this, I need to do that. And if we go to a doctor, we walk in the doctor's office like, this is what I'm doing. I changed up this, and I started feeling a little shaky, so I need to know, let me get some blood work, let me utilize your scientific tools and technology to make sure that everything's good with me. But loss, we make loss so defeating when you have to lose to win. You have to lose to win. The first farmer and sharecropper probably lost many crops because they didn't realize that you had to do this and do that.
They was trailblazing.
Yeah, so it's like to get to this goal of generational wealth and sustainability and wisdom and understanding, you have to lose. That's a part of life.
Yes.
But you have to have will power to continue on, to search to build from the inside out.
Yes.
So you can take loss as, I lost someone.
Yeah.
I lost someone, I lost this thing, I lost that. And that goes back to claim and blame too. Because you can look at it like, well, I blame the rainstorm for, it's like,
ain't that a song?
Blame it on the rain.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was that Milli Vanilli?
Milli Vanilli.
Oh,
Lip singers.
lip singers.
Yeah, but
They
it's
wasn't
like,
real.
Yeah, you can blame any and everything for everything. It's like you can always blame. You know, I can trip and fall and not. I can blame the floor and not my feet. But it's like, you know, it's like it's all you can always blame. Or you can just say, man, I need to watch my step.
Come on.
I need to watch my step. Man, it rained. You know, I got soaking wet. I need to carry an umbrella or a jacket.
Yes.
You know, it's like ownership.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you keep giving everything you are and everything you want to be to defeat or to weakness, it's like you're never going to be able to stand tall.
Yeah.
And then you won't be able to make a definition. It's like the thing you said, which is what I said in the podcast I did last week, was every day you should wake up trying to better something.
Come on.
Whether it's yourself or outside of yourself. Come on. Either way, even if you just moving about, you don't know how many people in Indiana see you leave out and be like, man, what's that guy? That guy's spirit is always, you know, even when you may look somber, they may be like, man, he's pondering something.
Yeah.
He's doing something.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. It could be a little baby that's being watched, babysit, bouncing up in the window, looking at you every day, like, I'm gonna be like that guy, tall and strong, and you know, it's like you never know. You never know. So it's like self betterment. It not only helps self, it helps self surroundings. So it's like you putting out a beam of light. So that when you go to a comedy show, you're attracting your own future right there, wealth right there. Y'all can't buy what y'all got. You know, you can't buy awareness to know how to be better next year.
But we can't purchase it
in the store
like the flesh way of purchasing. But like you say,
you investing.
If I decide to lose some pride, and I cash in,
you investing. You self-investing.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, you self-investing. And when it comes to being a fighter, the proof is in the corner.
Okay, Bill.
The fighter is always in the ring fighting. Facts. But where he get the food from? When he come sit back on that chair.
Come on.
And they like, look.
Come on.
Your eyes cut.
Yeah.
You're bleeding out your nose.
On.
You're tired.
Come on.
But you gotta get back in there.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me clean you up.
Yep.
Clean you up.
Yep.
You know, ignore everything I just said. Get back in there.
That's real life.
Look,
you got
get back in there.
Yeah, you got instructions.
You got instructions.
You better dig in.
Get back in
sure.
there.
Dig
because
in.
I'm gonna tell you, no matter what anybody amasses physically, them turmoils and demons are always up in here. Always up in here. And you can't buy them away. And therapy is a good thing, but even that, you can't buy it away. Because even when you leave a therapy office, they didn't give you whatever tool they gave you, it's still up to you to use them.
Come on.
Still up to you to use them.
Come on.
You know, it's like, so them little projects like puzzles and stuff like that, or playing a memory game or something like that. Those are things that build inside. You know, I didn't understand that when I was a kid. And my parents would make me do them memory game. My parents would lay out a deck of cards and have me flip them over and try to find them.
Yeah,
you know,
I used to love those. Some of the ones like had the same faces and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
And my grandmother, my father's mother, would get these like 5,000 piece puzzles. And I just always wondered, like, why? She had, back then they used the tablecloths and it had like flowers and, you know, little
Big time,
the carriages and stuff on them and stuff like that. And she put these colorful puzzles on top of this, making it so confusing. But she wanted me to use my head and figure it out how to work. But I watched how I would put the pieces, and we would do it like in a weekend or whatever, because it'd be like a bunch of pieces. And I noticed I would come back and grandma would put certain pieces in places that I had found, that I assumed that went there. But I was like, I'm gonna do it, you know, tomorrow, or I'm gonna try it tomorrow, you know. So she was showing me how a relationship worked. It's you found one, I found one. I put it there. Maybe it didn't work. You put it there. She go in the back to the bathroom or take a nap, and I put 5 pieces there. You know, it's like either way, we had a wealth of a relationship. Covered each other. You know, and it was unspoken.
You
You know, and that's spiritual.
Yes, it is.
That's spiritual.
That's mad exercise.
That's spiritual.
Now I'm gonna build with this, and then I'm gonna get into our last statement. I got a last statement that we get to do.
Okay.
I do got a 12 o'clock meeting.
Oh, my man.
It's all good.
Okay.
So this is the statement. What I've heard come up for both of us is trust the process. We might not understand the process. At the time, we might not even want the process.
Right.
When it comes, we need the process, and we always get to, not have to, you don't have to, we get to trust the process. 5,000 pieces, trust the process. Granny didn't put that to happen in one day.
No.
She didn't do that. She said, without saying it, here you go again, as you say, some things are nonverbal. Who gonna go? Who gonna put in?
Yeah.
Who gonna get down? Who gonna complete this puzzle? Because a lot of the times, these fights, and it looks like a scattered 5,000 piece puzzle. Pieces turn over where you see the cardboard on the back. You can't even see the picture.
Right.
However, it's to trust the process, take our time, do it lovingly, and above all, be creative.
Right.
If we were created by a creator, and we ain't creating on a daily, it's a problem. We get to create every single day. I don't care if it's a fight or if it's something comfortable like some food. You get to create it. You was talking about the nourishment, you know, how to prepare it. It's a fruit, wash it. It's a vegetable, wash it. You know, don't just give it to some, here go a whole cabbage, here, roll it on the ground,
Right.
you know,
Right.
we get to prepare it, you know.
And them are little things, man. You'd never give your woman no food on a dirty plate.
Boy,
You'd never do that. You wouldn't do that for yourself.
I wouldn't do it for me.
Right.
You
So
know?
it's like that's preparation. Continue.
Yes, sir. Now, I wanted to end the note on this. It sounds like this. When you decide to fight, you decide to ... complete the sentence. When you decide to fight, you decide to what?
Live.
I like that. I like that.
Live.
Okay.
I'll give a little bit of exposure to my past, but I wasn't fighting. I wasn't fighting. I would get up every day knowing inside that I felt the life I was living just wasn't right. Didn't feel right. I would talk to you guys periodically, but never let y'all in on what was going on, but didn't feel right. I kept having, I would say, aspirations in my heart for something better, something more, just a sense of peace that I knew awaited somewhere, and I just was about to accept the fact that I'm just gonna die this way. And I'm walking around breathing, living, but I wasn't living. I was dying. I had accepted death.
Right.
So when this came to me through tears and me wanting to give up everything, not so much my physical life, but just give up everything I did, my books, my music, just whoever I was, just throw it away, because I felt like I didn't know who I was. That guy's dead. You know, this, you know, I used to be a guy that you can lay out 5 pieces of paper and I can write 5 poems, all on different topics, and now I can barely. I'm got fragments on napkins and paper. You know, it's like I can't even. I'm not even who I am. I died, and I'm going to claim that I was allowing my existence to kill me. Where I was living and doing was killing me. I'm not gonna blame anyone. I'm gonna blame myself. I'm gonna claim the fact that I sat there, I accepted, instead of getting up and fighting. I didn't decide to fight. So when this came to me, it's a given. It came to me to the exact words, how they look right here is what was on my naked chest. You know, like in the mirror, and I'm like
them inside tats.
And I'm like, wow, okay. Didn't know what to do with it, but I was like, I see it on the shirt. And that's how it all came to be. But I wanted to quit. And if anybody know me, you knew me, for a period of time.
Yeah,
that ain't me.
Yeah, man.
That ain't me.
Yeah, man.
I inspire to fight.
Right.
We bloody knees, crawling on elbows. If we got to do this, we going all out to the death. So when it got to that point, something had to change. Yeah. And a lot of times, the universe will bring you things in a form of loss.
Yeah, most definitely.
I had to lose a lot.
Most definitely. To gain a lot. Not to gain more. Yeah. You like, if a space is created, the space must be filled. Now we can fill it with BS if we chill, if we choose to. Boy.
Now physically, you can look at the eye of it and be like, man, everything's about to change and this and that, and it's like, what's the most valuable player here? What's the most valuable piece here? Who's speaking? God's speaking. So this can be a beautiful garden of flowers, but if I got to come through and chop it all down and turn over this soil, then that's just what got to be done.
Most definitely.
I got to lose.
Most definitely.
I got to lose to gain.
Definitely. Yes, indeed.
So
I love that. Live. You said live.
Live.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. And then on the exit, no explanation. This is simply for us. You. When you decide to fight, you decide to win. It's simple. When you step up in that ring, and like it's real respect, and like the food's got to understand certain things, like how the art go. Like if I take a knee, don't touch me.
Right.
If I take a knee, don't touch me. So like you got to know what game you playing. You got to know the rules before you get in the game. Some don't, but that's cool. Trust your process. Learn as you go. However, when you decide to fight, you decide to simply win. You're gonna have a takeaway. You're gonna get respect. That's something that the old school because we was knocking the old school in the way of saying what they couldn't do, what they weren't able to do. They was able to fight.
Yeah.
They was able to fist fight. They was able to respect that man in the morning because they don't want to go head to toe again to feel that pain like they done felt, because the pain get worse on day 3 than it was at night. At night it was damn near cool with the cut on you and your girl would tend to you and pat you up like the corner's supposed to. But when your girl get back to real life and that real pain still existing and that eye swole up shut and all of those sorts of cuts is deeper than you thought sort of thing, and maybe you do get to go check in with that doctor, like that's something that nobody wanted to do. So at this time they just put a bullet in somebody telling me I'm bad, I don't do no fighting. Well, actually you showing your lack of understanding, because you should do it to get to some respect.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna win by the time they understand what that fight really is about. So when you decide to fight, you decide to win. That's hour of power.
Yeah, that's it. On that note, fight for your life.
FFYU. We out. Love y'all.
Peace.
Okay. All right, babe. I love you. Thanks so much. She said, don't forget your meeting, Gerald West Jr. Hey, Auntie Teresa, she said, this is good. Hey, Mama Phyllis on the line.
I remember Phyllis.
All right. Love y'all. All right. Pastor Pulliam was on the line. Love you. Yes, indeed. I think matter of fact, their anniversary was on the 21st too, he told me. Yeah. Did all the lines like crazy.
Now, dang, I should have.
LZ, I love you, boy.
This joint here, when you end it, hit the.
Nah, that's what I don't know, but it looks like it.
Huh?
Let me see. What's up top?
We still counting.
First. See what you seeing. Hey. FFYL.
Sure, yeah. Wait,
if you want to. Oh no, that's just sharing on other platforms.
Hit the arrow back.
Let's go. Then the plus, what's this over here? Chat filter.
So plus.
Plus. Let's start a poll. Okay. Alright, hold on, you know what to do though. Just look at this real quick. Then you can cut it. Pretty sure you can edit and cut off the beef that you don't want on the end. Research how to say it should be a finish button.
That's a good one. Oh, maybe just check.
Hey, bro, Newman.
Yeah, we starting up or you are still busy?
No, I mean, we can start up. You can speak to it. I'm not at home, but I really didn't have too much to do anyway, but we could definitely speak into it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I want to go to that one. The one that you sent me.
I sent you two of them. Which one we gonna start with? Is it the corn or the the edits? I don't think it'll be too much. But yeah, go ahead. Tell me what we got on the edit side.
The corn, I want you to make the corn yellow.
Okay. So the is already yellow, and corn gets to be in yellow.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. What else we got?
We're gonna move the King David's house to the right.
All right, it's on the right hand side. Okay. So everything on that is going to be reversed. It's going to reverse the house, and then it's going to have. How do you want to split up the King David's house? Is it going to have King on one side and then David's house on the other?
Yeah, that's fine the way you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, just take that over to the right.
Gotcha.
I didn't see the symbol for the general council pastors and elders, so that's gonna take that place.
Okay. Now you said the symbol.
The logo for the general council pastors and elders. Remember the one you put in.
And the windmill is going to move to the left of the 5 steps. I got the general elder symbol is going where the King David's house is right now. I got the 12th hour is going to get put into the graph at the bottom. I got I am the bread of life is going to be yellow. I got thrashing on the floor is going to be yellow. Then we get below it, binding is going to be blue. Locality